everybody! I'm here today to show you how to judge the distance while driving. This will be a simple lesson for beginners, so let's get right into the video. Now, there are multiple ways to judge the distance. There are ways to judge the distance in front of your car, behind your car when you're parking, on the sides, and so forth. But I'm talking about while you're driving. And there are essentially three different areas that you should be judging the distance of when you're actually in the process of driving. So what you have is the area in front of your car, and then you have the area on the right side of your car, and then the area on the left side of your car. So essentially, while you're driving, those are the three distances or areas that you should be concerned with. Yes, you look in your mirrors to see what's happening behind your car, but you're not so concerned about exactly how many meters there is behind your car. That's not a regular concern, okay? It is a concern if you've recently been rear-ended, you're gonna be concerned about that. It's just like a natural thing, but regularly, not so much a concern. So let's get right into the video. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about judging the distance in front of your car. What you essentially want to understand, first and foremost, is that the faster you're going, the greater distance you're going to cover in a certain amount of time. It only makes sense. I mean, like if I'm going 100 kilometers an hour, I'm going to cover twice the distance in 5 seconds as if I was going, compared to if I was only going 50 kilometers an hour. Sorry, I'm kind of confusing myself here. But the faster that you're going, the more distance you're going to cover in the same number of seconds, same amount of time. So with that being said, you have to learn at different speeds. So what you want to do is start slow. Pick an object up ahead and count how long it's going to take you to get to that object. So I'm picking a sign up ahead. I'm going to count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I counted a little bit fast there, but it was about 4 seconds. And I was driving, I don't know, about 30 kilometers an hour, give or take. So I would do that again, right? I'm going to go ahead and pick a different sign. I'm going to try and pick a sign that's roughly the same distance, right? So now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I should have started at 0 because technically I started at 1, which makes the count off, but you get the idea. So I'll try one more time on this street over here. Hey, I got the right of way. The person was trying to go. I was stopped. Hey, there's another car in front of you, bro. That had the right of way. Then it was me. Then it's you. You don't go 2 cars at once through an intersection. Anyways, there's a stop sign. Let's count it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Perfect. So roughly you want to get a good gauge of, give or take, how many, like you want to learn how to judge the distance like that at first, at different speeds. So do that at 30 kilometers an hour, do it at 50, do it at 80 kilometers an hour, 100 kilometers an hour. And what will happen is you will start learning, like, when a certain object is that far away from you, oh, it's 4 seconds away. Or you'll be able to say, oh, it's about 6 seconds away. You'll learn to judge the distance within a matter of time. This way you know when you should be signaling, if you want to signal a certain number of seconds in advance, when you should be changing lanes, and there's so many things that go with distance judgment. So that's how to judge the distance at the front of your car, okay? I'm just gonna turn on the air so I can start defogging the windows a little bit. Now, how to judge the distance on the sides of your car. Like I said, that's another thing you should be concerned about. Your key factors for doing this are on the sides of your car. They are your mirrors. Your mirrors will actually allow you to judge the distance on either side of your car, what space is beside your car, very easily. So check this out. If I look in my mirror, in either one, I can actually see that I see a little bit of the side of my car, and then I see the roadway beside me, right? So if I want to know, okay, how much space do I have on my left side before I get to the yellow line, I can look in my mirror and I can see that space. Pause for 1 second. Let me just make this turn here. I have to check my blind spot. All right, and my mirrors. So now that I'm driving, there's a little bit of traffic, so I'm inching, I could call it. I'm gonna look in my mirror and I can see, in my mirror, there's a little bit, oof, woo, baby. There's a crazy Mustang GT with a crazy exhaust right there in front of me. Oh, baby, let me hear that baby purr. Sorry, I need to take a break for this. I'm very sorry. Come on, rev it up, brother, rev it up. Nope, okay. Anyways, everyone else is looking at me except the guy who I want to rev it. You can use your mirrors to judge that space over there. So I can see, roughly this much space between my car and the lane line, or this much space, or this much space, however much space there is. and then you can learn, and that will help you stay centered, okay? We gotta hear this, we gotta hear this puppy. Look, come on, hit it. Come on, let's hear it. Come on. No, he's not, we're inching. You can't hear it. Anyways, that will help you stay centered in the lane. Oh, you probably can't hear this on camera, but it sounds mean, bro. Mean. Oh, yeah, baby, let it rip. All right, hopefully by the time you're watching this, I'll have a sports car. I'm kidding. The sports car is the last thing on my list of things that I need to buy right now. It's right at the very end. Woo! Woo! Sounds crazy. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm not sure if you can hear that. So, at the end of the day, I know this video is half on point and half totally off point. I completely apologize. But at the end of the day, judging the distance in front of your car and on the sides of your car is crucially important. And I'll tell you why it's critically important. Simply because in front of your car is going to tell you when you should be doing things, when you should be switching lanes, you know, when you should be signaling and so forth. And then on the sides of your car, it's going to help you stay centered and find your positioning in the lane and so forth. And that's basically it. I mean, in this video, I've told you and shown you how to judge the distance while driving in front of your car and besides your car. That sounds so good. And besides your car, on either side of your car, okay? And it's been a simple driving lesson. It's geared towards beginners, but by all means, even experienced drivers can benefit from watching this as well. And that said, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.